receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will start this game off with the football. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David. And we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Here's the pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys in the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That's caught. It's Simmons. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Run in the red zone. It's Dickey. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Red Raiders lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice 3rd down conversion, and now set up 1st and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they strike first. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
So Arizona's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
To the air, it's Fafita. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running at about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock. I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job giving him time.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That's caught. It's Simmons.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Unleashes one. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one. And it's been a clinic on this drive so far.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And offensively, man, this situation, goal-to-go situations, really tight quarters, you got to get that ball out quick. And it's got to be out-breaking. It's got to be a quick in-breaking route. I'm not sure what the offense was trying to do, but maybe get rid of that ball a little bit quicker. You take the sack, and now you make your life a lot more difficult.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Arizona right back to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air. It's Fafita. Gets rid of it. Makes a catch. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Handoff to the single running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, here's Quentin Joyner. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. There's a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Gallagher. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw it. Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. He wants to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. He'll pull it down and run. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Under fire. On target. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Dead center perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. He's got his man. Makes the grab. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. Makes the grab in their space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Arizona in a hurry. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Pulls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Running inside, it's Dickey. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll try it again. Got a little grass. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Give to the single back.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Red Raiders, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The run inside. It's sticky. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's sticky. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Now the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the defense made a good play knocking the ball away, and a bad one by roughing the quarterback. Here comes the call. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Craig. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. He's got him in the flat. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wide receiver. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. Fitted in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach could go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Simmons. The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Eakin. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looked so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in, and really...
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Oh, what a caught. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And the extra point ties the game in the fourth. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage, try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Dickey. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Got his man. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. And he got it! And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs get it going on game day in Fort Worth. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Horned Frogs ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do it.
Makes the grab and room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cowboys come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. He'll do it himself. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. The run inside. It's Haynes. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
But I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. He goes right back to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's small. Hard-hitting tackle. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Keeps it on the draw. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes a catch. Across the 45. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now on first down from the 28. Catch in the middle, it's Shelton.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Thornton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Haynes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick completion to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Brought down at the 33, gets the job done. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off. Quarterback got it himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now he's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Ezukama.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught close to the marker. It's small. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this.
There he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. There's some room. They're able to ride him down, but not before he has flipped the field with a huge pickup on the play, and now they are set up coming out of the 2-minute timeout. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU! Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to move them on the counter. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, he's looking for more.
Floating away. He'll try to do it. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. They're setting up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Bringing the heat. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Finds room at the 10. Turning on the Jets. Crosses midfield. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frog. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Running inside, it's Haynes. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. Stumbled to the ground.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And that